Mother Teresa, the tiny woman who carried the world's pain with love. She wasn't rich, she wasn't powerful, she wasn't loud or famous when she began. But Mother Teresa changed the world, not by trying to be great, but by making others feel seen, loved, and human in a world that had forgotten them. She once said, "Not all of us can do great things, but we can do small things with great love." That's exactly what she did, over and over for decades. If you're a young person today wondering how to live a meaningful life in a chaotic, divided, and often selfish world, Mother Teresa shows that love in action is the greatest force on earth. Who was Mother Teresa? Born in 1910 in Macedonia as Agnes Ganja Boyajiu, she felt a call to serve God at a young age. She joined a convent and moved to India, becoming a teacher in a Catholic school. But everything changed one day as she rode a train through the slums of Calcutta. She heard what she described as a call within a call, to leave the safety of the convent and serve the poorest of the poor face to face. So she did. She walked into the streets with nothing but her faith, her sari, and her determination to love. She began caring for the dying, the abandoned, the untouchable. Over time, she founded the Missionaries of Charity, which grew to serve in over 130 countries. She won the Nobel Peace Prize, was canonized as a saint, and became one of the most admired women of the 20th century. But she never saw herself as a hero, just a servant of love. What can you learn from Mother Teresa? Mother Teresa didn't have money, beauty, fame, or influence, but she had compassion, courage, and conviction, and that changed everything. Here's how her life can speak directly to yours. 1. Love the person in front of you. Mother Teresa didn't set out to fix the world in one shot. She started by loving the people right in front of her, one dying person, one orphaned child, one outcast at a time. She said, "If you can't feed 100 people, then feed just one." In a world full of big talk and big problems, she reminds you that real change starts small, with your neighbor, your classmate, your coworker, your sibling. Look around. Someone near you needs to be seen. Start there. 2. Serve with joy, even when it hurts. Mother Teresa faced criticism, doubt, illness, and even spiritual dryness, but she never stopped serving. She smiled through the pain. She gave through exhaustion. She held the hands of those the world had forgotten. She said, "I have found the paradox that if you love until it hurts, there can be no more hurt, only more love." Service isn't always easy, but it's worth it. There's joy in giving, healing in helping, and purpose in lifting others up. 3. You don't need a platform to make a difference. Mother Teresa didn't start with a social media presence. She didn't have a spotlight. She simply showed up every day in the hardest places for the most broken people. She said, "God doesn't require us to succeed. He only asks that we try." You don't have to be famous. You just have to be faithful. If you're willing to show up, to give, to care, you will make a difference. 4. Let your life be a message. Mother Teresa didn't just talk about love, she lived it. Her hands held the dying. Her smile calmed the forgotten. Her actions preached louder than any sermon. She said, "Spread love everywhere you go. Let no one ever come to you without leaving happier." Ask yourself, what's my life saying? You have the power to preach hope through your actions, to offer dignity with your time, to be someone who radiates love in a world desperate for it. Why this matters today. We live in a culture that measures success in likes, money, and status. Mother Teresa flipped that script completely. She showed that the highest calling is to serve, not to shine. You don't need to be rich to be generous. You don't need a title to be important. You don't need to do everything, just the next loving thing. If a tiny woman in a white sari could love millions of hurting people at one time, then so can you. So be the one who notices, who gives, who loves. Be like Mother Teresa.